So we're gonna talk about voicings and how to start building voicings from the very basic bare bones that we need. And these are the root, the third, and the seventh. Usually with these three notes you can build practically any chord that you need, at least in the major tonality. And what we're gonna explore is just a very simple technique to play a 2-5-1 progression in all keys using this voicing. So we're gonna start from the second, which is the subdominant of C major, which is D minor 7, and then we're gonna move to G7 by lowering the 7 and moving to the third, and just switching the root to the next root, and then going to C major 7. And if you notice, the 7 moves to the third, and for the first movement the third of D minor becomes the 7, and the 7 of D minor becomes the third of G7. So the thirds become the 7 and the 7 becomes the third for each case. If we move from the dominant to the C major chord, then the same happens. The 7 of G7 becomes the third of C major, and the third of G7 becomes the 7th of C major. And this is a very convenient movement because it allows you to connect one chord to the next, and this kind of conduction allows you to give this feeling of connectedness between all the chords that you're playing, not just chord jumping around. So we're gonna do that in C major, and then we're gonna move the root one semitone above, and that will turn our chord into a C sharp minor 7 chord. And you don't need to turn these notes, only the bass note. And once you are in C sharp minor 7, what you have is the subdominant of B major. So from C sharp minor 7 you go to F7 and then to B major, doing exactly the same. And then you move the root for B major one semitone above. You have C minor 7, which is the subdominant of B flat major. So from C minor 7 you go to F7 and then to B flat major, and then we go again. And hopefully you should be able to play this very fast in all the keys. And once you notice that you get too low, for example at the point that you are in E7, E minor 7, maybe it's too low, you just jump an octave above, and I leave up to you to experiment which is the best breaking point to decide what is playing one octave above or below. The general rule is that I try to keep always close to the center of the piano, and that seems the most convenient place to put all our voicings. So hope you enjoyed this lesson, and hope you join me again for more lessons about voicings. Thank you.